This, this video is about trusting people when you travel. So usually when you're traveling, you meet quite a lot of different people. Sometimes you're in need, so you end up you end up just taking some advice from some people that you're traveling. But many of the people that you meet are actually not there to help you. They just want to like dupe you or connive you into something and then take advantage of you. I remember there were two when I was in Mexico City. I was there homeless, and I met two Mexican guys. One of them I knew it from the beginning. He had like the best intentions, and he just like took me under his wing. He basically fed me, and then we found a site where he where he would sleep, and he guided me a lot. He just really took care of me, and I could see him in his eyes that he was a trustworthy person. I never entirely let my guard down, but I could tell that he was good. And usually sometimes I do have a good judgment call for this. But then there was another one, and I just could tell that he was up to something. So he kind of like kept telling me like, "Oh, go get that for me and leave your gear here." And I think he just wants to steal my gear. So I never let my guard down, and I was fine. And especially in Mexico, they'll tell you, they'll make you promises of all these things. They'll say like, "Oh, over there I was making like 200 pesos a day selling this. So if you come with me, you can profit from this." So this is usually one of the things that they would say. So every time that something sounds like too good to be true, usually is not. Hey, how's it going? The other thing is somebody disrupted my train of thought. Yes, yesterday I met a Lithuanian, and she was like super nice to me, but there was something wrong about the interaction. So usually she just kept saying like she wanted to help me, and she wanted to help me do all these things, and I just kind of like this. What I kind of do is like I don't necessarily follow them to a closed area. I just stay in a public place, and I just try to watch them and see their behavior. And she was like talking to random people in the streets. And then like we hang out for like 5 or 6 hours. She kept giving me promises of things that she wanted to do for me. And eventually we were in a coffee shop. We were in a Burger King, and she just basically refused to leave. And she like almost got into a fight with cops. So I ended up just leaving because like she just didn't seem as sane. But it was it could have led into a positive interaction. This is another example. When I arrived to Washington D.C., I met this woman from Georgia, and she was like I think she was like very mentally ill. But even though she was mentally ill, she had like a heart, so she kept helping me out with ideas. So I kind of like hang out with her because she would give me a lot of insights.